Oko shepi and then G, le kwasa. Shepi, fly for your man there. It is late. I never.
We no go sit down the look. Make them come pull our girls. Everybody, we rise up. We no fighting, we just up. No be so. No be so. We gonna share every day. People just go. For family was white part Fulanis. So Jackie boy used to call them terrorists. We touch Nnamdi Kanu, you go cause war. We touch his on the bobo, you go cause war. Makana Prugo no Nanja Wanelua. And I will find for another. It's not the time we go change up for them. Change up for them, tell them we know this. When you go Kulia Poku Abakoya, they might not tire Abayo. Igbo people have been marginalized. IPOB have been brutalized. We no go sit down there.
Purchase your tracks today.
Make them come kill all of us. We no go sit down there look. If they come take our life, we no go sit down there look. Make them stop the house like us. We no go sit down there look. Make them come rape all our girls.
Purchase your tracks today.
Instead of up, they take us down. Instead of right, they take us left. Buru the change. They promise to change, but we no see the change. Why you not let BIAFRA go? Are you not tired of killing them? There's not the time we go tender for them. Tender for them, tell them we don't be something. We no go sit down there look. Make them go kill all of us. We no go sit down there look. Make them go check our wallet. We no go sit down there look. Make them stop the house like us. We no go sit down there look. Make them go rape all our girls.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. There was a nation living in peace and unity. Yeah. They are people with love and harmony. Oh, yeah. They saw greatness rise up to its purity. With another people of different culture, a dear heritage, bias and oppressive. Oh, I see. A nation from trigger of Africa, rising with strength and might and power. In due time, nobody gonna praise us. Rather, you all gonna embrace her. With your flag, with your flag, with your flag, with your flag. Oh yeah. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know BIAFRA is our home.
I reminisce way back 1967. Death toll on the blood, couldn't count them even. Mama screaming, child squealing, pops underground. 2.5 years, over 3 million's gone. Why? Cause we asked for our freedom, and we're going back to our sovereign kingdom. They shut us down when we cried, the world said nothing. Sitting back in the crib, watching our suffering. Should I talk about the planes dropping shells like rain? Suka had the first taste of a hero's blood. Abagana Zobuni wave was stronger than flood, but the juke is too strong and fought them off on the chart. Thought the bloodshed's gone, then it came again. 216 and the massacre, it started again. So bloody now, I couldn't cry tears. Blood dripping down my eyes, water in my vein. We died trying to fight the cause and we're trying to break him. It's our freedom, but the world was against us.
Wave your flag over Africa. Welcome people of Biafra. Wave your flag over all the world. See those people of Zion is here.
It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion. It is a nation that the Lord has chosen for the people of Zion.
We need peace, we choose freedom. We need peace, we choose freedom. Hey. Let the tears of our mothers who lost their children be heard. Let the blood of our heroes speak from now till forever. Let the whole wide world know Biafra is our home. I see the rising sun from Africa. Oh, it's a sign of victory. I see future in Africa.
Good evening, everybody. Good evening. Biafra is our home, and we want to welcome you this evening to our evening edition today, 11th of December 2021. My name is Mazi DK. It's my pleasure to have you. I want to welcome you, and we continue to talk about the extraordinary rendition of Nnamdi Kanu from Kenya. We talked about it yesterday, and I said we're going to talk about it again from a different perspective. And not just the extraordinary rendition, but the ill treatment as well continues in the DSS custody. So we'll continue to talk about it. Nigeria committed a crime against humanity, international crime. International law was broken when the leader of IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, was extraordinarily rendition back from Kenya. He didn't go through the normal extradition process. He was kidnapped, subjected to different forms of inhumane torture. He was chained down and meant to urinate, excrete where he was being fed. And these are the things we are bringing to the world to continue to look into these atrocities by the Fulanese. And the atrocities continues. Human rights have been violated over time, that even today we are talking about feeding. He's been denied food in detention, which is against international law and even the local law of Nigeria itself. These are the activities of the Fulanese. They take advantage of whatever situation, they abuse power, they misuse the privilege that they have, and they use the instrument of the state to oppress, intimidate, and kill people, the indigenous people for that matter. And here we are again, the Fulanese have rolled down tanks. They have brought army back down to the eastern region, the Biafra land, the Biafran territory, where on a daily basis they massacre people. They even kill the kings and different traditional rulers who disagree with them, who disagree with their stooges in Biafra land. We saw what happened in Ata, where the traditional ruler was killed in a very mysterious circumstance. And these are the activities of the Nigerian state. The activities of the stooges like Hope Uzodimma, the Supreme Court governor, who are now witch-hunting traditional rulers who disagree with him. These are the atrocities that is being committed today in the zoo called Nigeria, all over the place. And while they roll their tank and bring their army back down to Biafra land, the terrorists in the north are raping them, raping their women, abducting and destroying, ravaging. And I'm going to play you a couple of clips. And some of these clips are already on the social media, but we are going to look at it again from a different perspective of the activities of the Nigerian-sponsored terrorist groups, like the Boko Haram, the ISWAP. Recently, ISWAP transferred the sum of 18 billion naira through the Nigerian financial system. This money was transferred through the Central Bank of Nigeria. ISWAP, the terrorist, the #1 terrorist organization in the world today, is using the Nigerian financial system to transfer their fund. And it is very, very obvious now that the Fulanis in government are the real sponsors of these terrorist organizations. Rather than focus on the real terrorists, the people of Biafra, the indigenous people of Biafra who are peacefully demanding for referendum, are being tagged terrorists. The indigenous people of Biafra who have stood on the path of defending their communities, defending their farmland from the invading herdsmen, the Eastern Security Network have been targeted by the Nigerian state over time, trying to kill people, frame them up, create different kind of stories against the Eastern Security Network, all in the bid to destroy this security architecture that was set up for the protection of the life and property of our people in their villages and in their farms. So these are the things we are talking about on a daily basis, that the world should look into the extraordinary rendition. We cannot stop talking about it. The extraordinary rendition, as long as that issue have not been settled, the extraordinary rendition of the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra have not been looked into. We'll continue to talk about it on a daily basis. We'll continue to focus in reminding the world the crime that was committed in Kenya by the Nigerian government. The man was kidnapped, abducted, subdued to different kind of inhuman torture, and the world is not talking about it. And it is a crime, an international crime. The extraordinary rendition of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be a focal point now. The world should focus on this atrocity that was committed by the Nigerian state. And that is why I personally will continue to talk about it on a daily basis. I'm not going to move away from it. We are not going to move away from it until the world starts doing something in that by holding the Nigerian state, those individuals who were involved, holding them accountable, that they will face justice for the crime they have committed against the leader of IPOB and Biafrans all over the world. Because anything that happens to the leader of IPOB also affects Biafrans all over the world. And that is why we are here. So if you are joining me, it will be my pleasure to request that you share this program and make it go round. Tag your friends. Let it go round so that the world will know that Nigeria committed a crime in Kenya by extraordinarily renditioning the leader of IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, through illegal process, abduction, kidnap. We must continue to talk about it every day, by the minute, by the seconds, because that is the only way we can bring the world attention to the evil, the crime of the Nigerian state. The crime of the Nigerian state is so huge that we cannot overlook it. They cannot bribe their way through this one. They must be held accountable. They must be held accountable. There is a clip I'm going to play about the raping, the activities that are happening in the north, because the army have been moved from the north to come and kill people in Biafra land, in the south, in the name of Operation Golden Dawn, and leaving openings for terrorists to ravage, rape women, destroy communities. When I come back, I'll be playing that clip as we go on a short break.
This is from Biafra's Got Talent. We are letting Biafrans know the reason why we should remember those who gave their life for us, those who died that we may live.
You died to end my suffering. You died fighting for my freedom. Your blood is the seed of redemption. You are my inspiration.
The deed no wrong for them, military shots at them. 67 to 70, we remember them. 2016, 38 May, memory still lives in our mind till today. Wonder why they refuse to publicize the genocide. The world media turn blind eyes to our plight. It's time to arise, land of the rising sun. Let's rise one more time, let's rise.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Tell them I thought that they remember when me tell you say I thought that they yeah, I remember that one that called us a Bruce Mero. But the way you go like a Papa Nuku. But them way go hero, me tell you what I look pandi, what pandi Samiro, me tell you what I day. For me the brother, the rest of man, I tell you what I say. Me never give up, me tell them say what I say.
I want to promise you something today. We must fight together. No retreat and no surrender. We must hold them down till the end of time. The most important thing is that we will restore Biafra. May your soul rest in peace.
And I look up to the sky with tears in my eye. For other Biafrans and for freedom and to die. We will never forget you as the days go by. You are always in our heart, we'll never be apart.
They fought for our freedom. They died for our freedom. They fought the Nigerian soldiers in the war front without food, without guns, for our freedom, for our life, for our own good, for our children. We love them, our heroes. We want them.
My heart bleeds when I saw them slain. Where will I be now if not then? They will remain indelible in my heart forever, 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 and never, and never, and never.
We serve in your plantation, and the way you paid us back with your bloody starvation. We play in our history that the death of my people is a mystery. No going back to get to a victory. I had a voice now call for vengeance. I never get bomb, I'ma blow like a vengeance.
Yo, we will never forget our fallen heroes. Those who gave their life for us. Onitsha massacre, Iwata massacre, Aba massacre. We remember you. Alright.
Where will I be now? If not you, you died at Mali.
Don't be a star.
Yeah, so welcome, guys. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome. Please help us share this program. Before I bring in our brother Mazi Solomon via WhatsApp call, there is a clip I want us to play. I came across it and I was looking at the level of desperation. The level of desperation. It's going to be two clips, by the way. The first one is going to show you the level of desperation. The level of desperation. The situation, unbearable situation in the northern part of Nigeria. People are moving in their droves as a result of terrorist activities. But the Nigerian security forces cannot save them. Buhari cannot save them. APC cannot save them. The situation where things have gone. And this is the reason we continue to clamor for possibility for a referendum, because that is the only way to go. Let us take the first clip before we proceed. These are people leaving their communities in droves because of their communities are under attack. There is no military to secure them. There is no Nigerian army to guarantee their safety. This is the Nigeria of 2021 under APC and impostor Buhari. The picture you see here is not the video is not a video shop, as they say. This is a real life event as they unfold on time. And I want us to play it again. After playing it, I will now play a second clip that tells you all you need to know about the state of Nigeria and the North. And they are also trying to push this insecurity down to Biafra land to be able to make it equal. That is 1-1. Let us retake this clip because it's short, so it's important that we retake this clip again for people to understand the situation the zoo has found itself. Now you see women, children, men. Some of these women are being raped on a daily basis. Some of them are suffering from different kind of injuries. No hospital for treatment, no medication. You see dust everywhere is so rowdy and uncontrollable. Now, we'll be going to the second clips. The second clip where you can now have a better future of a testimony of victim of this kind of situation that I showed you earlier, who was also being raped. She was so badly raped by Boko Haram. And it is heartbreaking. Let us play this clip and we'll be back.
I saw horror. Wallahi tallahi idan abu yana kama da Yawm al-Qiyamah. Allah ina gana gan shi when I was in captivity. I saw that. I saw horror. I still have nightmares, bad nightmares da sai an rike ni har yau har gobe. Akan horrors din da na gani. Akan horrors din da na gani. That's why I left Nigeria. That's why I'm here. But wallahi tallahi, if you have not been through what we've been through, a lot of us that have been in captivity and been raped multiple times by terrorists, you would not know. You would not know the pain. You would not know the agony. Nobody stood. Nobody believed me. Nobody said anything. Nobody helped me. No one. No one. And that's what's happening right now to our children. That's what's happening right now to our children. They're being killed. Nobody's believing them. Nobody's saying anything. Nobody's accepting any refugee from northern Nigeria. Nobody. I was raped. I was raped. I was raped by terrorists. I was raped. I was beaten. I still have marks on my arm. I know what's going on. I know the pain. I know the pain.
La ilaha illallah. La ilaha illallah.
So we can see the situation, that things that are going on in the zoo called Nigeria. This is a victim. This woman, and she's a Muslim from the look of things. And we see the agony, the pain that these women are being subjected to. When our leader told them that when they move their army down south, that the terrorists will occupy their land, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said it. Today they have moved their army to Biafra land, and we can see the agony. We can see how the terrorists are raping their women, raping and ravaging and destroying the communities in the north. Quite unfortunate that these people have become so helpless that the government they hope, the one Nigeria that they love so much, cannot protect them. The one Nigeria that they love, that they killed 5 million Biafrans for between 1967 to 70. That one Nigeria can no longer protect them, can no longer give them security, cannot guarantee their future. Because to keep Nigeria one, millions of young Biafran children were massacred to keep Nigeria one. And this is the result. What you see today here is the result of all those sacrifices of war. The people were massacred, people were killed to keep Nigeria. This same Nigeria now, that you hear this woman crying that she was raped, the same Nigeria that you see women and children moving in their droves inside dust, they all fought. Is it why they killed to come to where they are today, a situation of agony? I'm only trying to figure out, wait, did they kill Biafrans between 1967 and 70 to keep Nigeria one, to come to this level of pain? Is it why they killed Biafrans, that they went to war to come to this level of pains? Or what were they thinking when they were killing Biafrans between 1967 and 70, and even up till now? Or to keep Nigeria one, to remain in bondage? It is a question that they need to answer, because I'm not in a position to answer that question for them. Did they kill Biafrans only to end up the way it is today, that their security is not guaranteed? Is it why? Is it why they killed Biafrans? They fought a very bitter war. We have a call. Hello, Mazi Solomon. Good evening.
Yes, Mazi Patrick. Good morning from my end here. It is just 8:31 a.m. from Sydney, Australia. My name is Solomon Peter. yes, it was rescheduled that I will be live in this very program this morning, but some circumstances did not allow me to come in, and just want to beg you, Mazi Patrick, please, you have to reschedule this very broadcast again this evening, because I have a lot to talk to the world and Biafran and the friends of Biafrans and the one Nigerians. I have a lot to tell them this very evening as to regard to where what damages Nigerians has brought, Nigerians as a country has brought to the north and has brought to the west and also to the south. Our problems, they created different peculiar problems for different zones. And we are going to unveil all those things and also predict and let people understand through the knowledge we have gathered from the teaching that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have made to us. Tell them, let the world know. And also people who are living in Nigeria and who are one Nigerianists at this very moment, where Nigeria is going to take them in the next 5-10 years, if they eventually insist in being in one Nigeria. So we are going to unveil all these things, and we are going to tell Biafrans where we are at this very moment and what we should be expecting and what we should be doing. But notwithstanding, I just have to make a little contribution for the presentations and the things you have chosen in the video. And before I continue, I bring greeting to Biafrans, lovers of freedoms, lovers of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and haters of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. I greet all of you. And all the groups and individuals who are actually has taken it upon themselves to fight against the leadership of IPOB or to dispute the activities of IPOB. I bring greeting to all of you because you are making the journey very interesting. At least the way eagles are being trained is that the mother eagle will take the eagle on a very high height. And they leave the eaglet, and then eaglet will begin to struggle. By struggling, then he can be able to put on muscles and begin to fly and swarm by themselves. So every obstacles that people are putting on our ways are making us stronger, and they're making us more wiser, and they also proving us a reason why we should not fail. And I want to tell you that why they are putting this obstacle is for you to see it in a clear vision. Why you should not fail Biafran. Why you should not fail IPOP. Then even if you have considered failure even if you have considered failure at this very point, then they want you to see the reason why you cannot go ahead and why you cannot accept failure. So we are not accepting failure. No matter what remains in us, we will use it to fight at the end. As we speak right very now, our leader who has sacrificed everything has been in DSS dungeons for almost getting to 5 months. And has been subjected under inhuman treatment. He has been denied food and he has been denied the necessary amenities that he's supposed to enjoy right there in the detention. For a matter of fact, he's confined to a very tiny space, 23 hours a day. And who knows what he slept on? Does he have a pillow in there? And this is how he has been for months now. And they have even considered even denying him, making sure that he doesn't communicate even with people over the 1 hour that they used to bring him out. That people don't talk to him and they don't talk to people. So they gave him all these mental tortures. And there's so many others that they caught in which the DOS, in which the Nigerians, the court of Nigerians, DSS are still disobeying it in order to punish a man who just lift up a flag, who just asks for referendum, who just asks for the freedom of his people, who are not a terrorist and who has not killed anyone and who is not even in preparation to kill anyone. He just after saving his land and saving his people. And this is the man that they have brought under such a torture. And we can see right now from the video that Mazi Patrick played, all these terrorists are operating within the territory of Nigeria, ransacking everywhere, raping women, destroying communities. And you can see people on run, leaving their communities for terrorists. And all these terrorists are within Nigerian territory. And the Nigerian up to now have not found it possible to be able to arrest, to be able to bring into DSS detention all these terrorists, or to be able to stop the operation of all these terrorists. But they find it possible to cross the border, break international law, only to get a man to kidnap a man who is asking for the freedom of his people, to kidnap a man who is not a terrorist, to kidnap a man who has not killed anyone. So these are very, very appalling. And this is the condition which Nigerians has brought their people. Look at how far they have damaged North. Very soon it will be very obvious in the West. And it will be very obvious in the South. And it will be very obvious also down to the East. Very soon, what we are seeing right now happening in the Middle Belt, happening in the northern state, we will see it becoming very obvious in all these places. But I want people to join us in the program tonight so that I will be able to elaborate be able to expatiate from what I am saying right now. Because we need to understand what is going on. And they also make you to understand the reason why they have to be punishing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as they are doing right now. And also make you to understand why the Northerners are ever ready. It doesn't matter what happens in their territory. It doesn't matter the situation they are in. They are ever ready to combat. They are ever ready to fight. They are ever ready to kill, to make sure that the South did not escape from what they planned. That the West did not escape from their plan. That the Easterners did not escape from their plan. Who will expose all these things and bring video evidences to you. So join us tonight, Biafrans. You will find the reason why you have to fight on. You will find the reason why you don't need to consider failure in this very journey. You find the reason why you have to fight with the last drop of your body, your blood. Because so many people are saying today, there is so many Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and they never know how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have able to produce or to duplicate millions of himself, because they are looking at one man that speaks like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that talks like Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but they never know the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in a leadership. They never know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a musician. They never know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as a warrior, as a soldier. They never know Mazi Nnamdi Kanu in different sectors of life. And this is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has duplicated himself on. He has duplicated part of himself that are leader, duplicated part of himself who are intellectuals, have duplicated part of himself who are soldiers, who are militaries, who are musicians, who are everything, presenters. So Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has duplicated himself in different forms of life, and they never knows about it. Because this evening I will expose it, that the world might know about it, so that they will know how prepared and how ready we are to restore Biafra, and how far Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has gone in restoration of Biafra. So we are going to be exposing all these things this very evening. Join us and enjoy the lecture or the teaching that we go on this very evening. Thank you so much, Mazi Fad, for making me a part of this program this evening, and I will be more ready tomorrow. It's going to be in my morning, and it's going to be in your evening today. Thank you.
Mazi, thank you very much. Thank you for being part of this program. We saw the video. We saw the woman that was crying bitterly in that video. She was saying how she was raped by Boko Haram terrorists, kidnapped. These are Northerners who are suffering bitterly under their own leadership, because it is the North that is ruling. Just imagine that this thing is happening during Jonathan's time, for example, or that the president of the zoo today is from the South, or an Igbo president. Mazi, do you think he would have lasted 1 minute in that seat after this lamentation by this woman?
What you just have to understand, Mazi Patrick, is like the stage where Nigeria is today. There is nothing that can happen again to revive Nigeria. The Northerners, the Fulanis, they have totally destroyed the North. There is nothing left in the North. Nothing left in the North. They have totally destroyed the North. And I don't want to dive into what I will not have a time to explain here, but I want to tell Biafran that this evening is going to be hot, in the sense that we are going to expose all these things to bring to you to the reality, to bring to you the reality of the situation of the Northerners as we speak right now. Forget about the camouflage. Forget about the sense that the Northerners, they are in power. Right now, as we are talking to you, the North is totally destroyed. The North is totally destroyed, and there is nothing that will revive it. They are into something that they don't, in the next 500 years, they can't find solution. They can't find solution to it. And that is the situation which they are in now. So every other things they are doing, they are just struggling. They are just struggling. Now the only hope they have is the West, is the East. And the place they call South. That is the only hope Fulanis has right now. In the North is over. In the North is over. They have destroyed North totally. So where they are struggling right now to push their calamities, to push their evil, is down to the Yoruba land, is down to Igbo land, is down to all the people in the riverine areas at the seashore. That is where they are planning right now to be able to push their calamities. Once they totally capture all these areas, then they can be able to sustain the calamities, the destructions that they have caused to the North. They will be able to sustain it in the next 100 years to come. So, but as of now, there is no North. As of now that we are talking, there is no North. Everything they are doing is camouflaging. They have totally destroyed. They have totally been overrun, been taken over. There is no more life left in the North. Forget the tiny space where people are hiding in the city. But as we talk to you now, there is no place called the North. They have already been overrun, returning, and they don't have solution to all these issues. They don't have solution to all these problems because they are the directly sponsor of it. The Northern elite, the Northern government, led by late Muhammadu Buhari's name, are the ones sponsoring terrorism. They are the one who lays the foundation. They are the one who planted it. They are the one who organized it. And by their actions and by their inactions, they are still sponsoring it. That in the government of Muhammad Buhari today, there is millions of people who are Boko Haram's members, who are directly relating to Boko Haram day by day's activities. We are going to discuss it this evening.
That will be tomorrow. That will be tomorrow.
Yes, that will be my morning. That will be my morning, and that will be your evening.
This same time tomorrow.
Yeah, this same time tomorrow. Okay. Thank you very much. This same time tomorrow.
Beautiful.
We'll be discussing it with other hosts that we'll be having in BTV by that time. We will be discussing and unveiling all these things to Biafran.
So Biafran, stay tuned. Mazi Solomon will be coming live 10 p.m. Biafran time tomorrow, Sunday, 12 December 2021. Mazi Solomon, we hope to see you live tomorrow. Biafrans will be waiting, and I hope also I'll be able to host Mazi Aloy Ezeji possibly in the afternoon tomorrow for us to explore more of his knowledge and exposition as regard to the internal happenings in IPOB. Mazi Solomon, I want to say thank you for being part of this program.
You are welcome.
Thank you very much.
I will speak with you again in this platform by tomorrow morning.
Thank you, Mazi Solomon. Thank you very much. Yeah, so Biafrans, we've played this clip for you Prepare yourself. We'll be back tomorrow. We'll be continuing from where we stopped. We are going to play the clip, and I'm also going to get more clips, you know, so that we can take a picture of the Nigeria that the North want. Somebody is asking, Harry Ode, it's going to be on BTV, it's going to be on Black and White Web TV, it's going to be on my Facebook page, it's going to be on my YouTube channel as well, and it is going to be on Donate to Obibo. So we'll be streaming on 5 channels consecutively at the same time. All you need to do is share the program. Also share this one that you are following now. We want to bring to you I cannot figure out the kind of Nigeria the Northerners want, because I don't know what exactly the North want. They are the one complaining, crying. They are the ones that are being swept off their communities. Are they not seeing that Nigeria is a killer? Can't they see that Nigeria is a killer? Nigeria is killing, making your life useless. And that is why we are here, to continue to point light for the world to see. The same Nigeria have gone ahead to commit international crime. Extraordinary rendition of mazi Nnamdi Kanu is still hanging on their neck. And rather than them to respect themselves, they are still starving him in detention. They are still committing more atrocities against him and against Biafrans. So, but we are here to continue to shed light. Because most of the people you see in the dust running helter-skelter, they are so confused that they don't even know where, they know they no longer have any future. They know they no longer have any future. But they are helpless. Because the problem is not these poor people you see here crying. The problem is not the poor people. The problem are the oligarchs. The oligarchs. The cabals that have decided that they are going to put everybody in slavery. The benefit of one Nigeria is just for few individuals, few cabals. Unfortunately, the poor people who are so blinded cannot even understand. They are using these poor people as instrument tools to keep professing one Nigeria. And they are the ones, these poor, wretched, helpless men, women, and children are the ones paying the price of the one Nigeria. Why the oligarchs who have embezzled the oil well, who have taken over the resources, are just sitting in their comfort zones, pushing these poor people to go and fight for them. But we are here to continue to expose, to open their eyes. So tomorrow you'll be joining us. Be live with Mazi Solomon Peter, who will be joining us to analyze these events. Because what we've done is a half analysis. We just spent like almost 50 minutes. Tomorrow we are going to spend much time discussing about these issues. What is happening. And more video evidence will be provided. Until I see you guys again, I want to say have a wonderful evening. Have a wonderful Sunday. God bless you all. Until we meet again, my name remains Mazi Patrick Dike. God bless you.
Obodo kenenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Kanyi kenebenu Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike. Amadike Biafra, Nnamdi Kanu, Nnamdi Kanu, Amadike Ikabugo ndilo yo Nnamdi Kanu Nnamdi Kanu Amadike Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike Biafra Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike Odogwu na-ebula buke Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike Ike agwụgo ndị loyi Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike ndị loyi na-achọzi udo Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike mana oge zugo Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike ụmụ Biafra gana Nnamdi Kanu anyị Nnamdi Kanu Ọhamadike egwu ndị kalobi ikolobia bi n'obodo a mmadụ anọzi ikpe ya egwu ndị kolobia o Biafra bala anyị obele nwa nwonye falibegwu Chukwu zitere anyị ya Chukwu okike abịa ma zitelie ka ọ bịa tọpụ ụmụ Biafra na-abụ ọtọpụ anyị na-abụ Naịjirịa Chukwu zitere anyị ya ma ndị ilofe ajụziri ajụ mana anyị nwekwa mmeri babụlụ obele nwa na 2015 ụbọchị enyanụ anyị wee bebe ife dị n'ime ya anyị wee jebe ụlọ ikpe chọbazie ndị mkpọrọ anyị na mkpọrọ ndị gbochiri anyị ka anyị na-achọ anyị afụrụ ofe ọnụ n'ụwa gị marụ afa na-agbazi ọsọ na-achụzi ife